And on the mission statement of the USCCB Migration and Refugee Service, it says, "Our commitment is rooted in the gospel mandate that every person is to be welcomed by the disciple as if he or she were Christ himself." We are the people that meet the stranger at the airport and help them set up their household and enroll their kids in school and get their Social Security card. So we work with very specific populations. So the refugee is someone that has crossed an international border and can no longer go back home. So, and there are two other agencies I'll just mention quickly. Lutheran Social Services has an office in the Northern Virginia area, and the Ethiopian Community Development Council. There are 9 national agencies that do this work across the country, and Catholic Charities is the largest. At our agency, we have people, our staff is multinational. We speak many languages, many different faiths, but we all work to the standards of human dignity and solidarity that Father Edlison discussed. And hospitality is very ancient. There's 6 specific references in the Old Testament to loving the alien that lives among you, because you yourself, Israelites, were aliens in the land of Egypt once upon a time. Treat the aliens among you better than you were treated. And the other one is accompaniment, and that's really called out through the ethic of the Jesuits, that you go with the person that you're trying to assist, not to tell them what to do, and not to hold it, maybe hold their hand, not to pull them along, but to go along with them. So that's the ethic that we work under with our clients. So we meet the stranger at the airport. When they come in, we've got someone there to greet them. Sometimes people from the parishes come along with us to greet them. We'll help them set up the household. We use donations from the parishes. Everybody gets new bedding. Most people get new pots and pans. They might get a used dresser or a used couch, but we give them as nice of things, again, because of that human dignity, and also made possible by the generosity of the parishes. So there's a 90-day period that the State Department contracts with these organizations, the reception and placement period that gets them settled. And then the federal government also provides money to the Virginia Office of Newcomer Services for, let's call them accompaniment services, because we can move along with those clients for 5 years. What's 5 years? That's when you become a citizen, right? So we can help them try to get back in their professional fields. We have we have engineers and lawyers and doctors and nurses and pharmacists, and help them orient them to the health insurance system. We have a diaper program. Our clients can come get diapers every month, and when they have a new baby, we give them a new diaper bag, all provided by donations. We have specialists that help them with school enrichment, SAT prep, college prep, field trips, STEM workshops. We had a soccer picnic about 2 months ago, and that was a blast. Everyone loves that. We have a caseworker for age 60, folks over age 60 that have a little bit more trouble. They don't know the language, and they're so pulled away from their cultural background. A little more holistic case management. We go out into the community every 2 months across Northern Virginia and have meetings that you can go and meet people from the school board, police department, health department, other churches, community organizations that are interested in helping support the refugee clients. So I want to give you just a few numbers about sort of the volume and the things that we do for work. So this is just talking about my office now and then the national picture. So over the past 4 fiscal years, we're on the federal fiscal year, our office has averaged resettling per fiscal year 650 individuals. And that's been anywhere from like 24 to 26 countries. So we're 11 months into the current fiscal year, and our number is 270 individuals representing 6 countries. Most, actually 90%, usually about 60-70% with the Afghan and Iraqi SIVs. In previous years it's 90%, almost 90% this year. But 656 to 270 right now, and Lutheran Social Services about the same size organization. They're in the same numbers. Nationally, since 1975, the average annual U.S. admissions was 77,525. For fiscal year 17, this fiscal year, the presidential determination for admissions was set at 45,000 individuals. 11 months in, nationally, we are at 19,900 admissions. Now that's the refugee that crossed the international border, okay? Let's talk real quickly about the SIVs, the ones that worked with our troops. They actually received more open slots in December 2017, 3,500 more slots. They're not part of that 45,000 refugee number. There are thousands of Iraqis and even more Afghans that are still in the pipeline to be processed, still have made the application, still there, still going through the vetting screening process. The first 6 months of this fiscal year, 7,900 individuals with the SIV visa, family principals and family members, were admitted. In this last 6 months of the fiscal year, with 2 weeks remaining, only 1,969 have been admitted. Processing has currently ground to pretty much a near halt. So the majority of the clients that we've been serving since 2014, the SIVs, who I think should actually come in with some types of veterans preference, they're currently just a trickle. So we still have lots of people on our books, all the people from the years past. Love to talk to you about volunteers. I'm not going to take any more time. Perhaps we'll have some more time to dig into some of these other things afterwards. Thank you.